Welcome or welcome back to my channel where I discuss my personal finances and my small business. If those two things interest you, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to jump right into the video. This is going to be a plan with me video. This is going to be me trying to create a schedule for myself as far as my week, the next 2 weeks, maybe coming up in November, as well as my finances coming up on the 1st. So this is my budget planner. I told you guys I was going to be making it soon. It still comes in that peach color, but this is the updated one. I'm sorry about the glare. So as I go through this video, I will be discussing the things in this journal, or in this planner, I'm sorry. There are quite a few changes. First, I'm going to write that this planner belongs to me. And I'm gonna try to keep this planner aesthetically pleasing. When I'm rushing, if I end up budgeting before I record the video, I'll probably use the peach planner first, and then for the video purposes, to keep everything aesthetic, I'm gonna use this planner. I do have the pictures already taken for my website. I'm just trying to decide if I want to create a notepad or a journal, because this planner does not have any notes pages and it doesn't have the weekly pages in it. So it starts off with the welcome page. I did not catch that when I bound it, but it will be correct if you do buy it. And then I'm also probably going to make it shorter. I'm probably going to start cutting it up here to level that out. But this is why I do practice ones. So we're going to start with the debt tracker. The due date for my first day, I think I'm going to put an order by due date. We have on the 7th of every month, my national debt relief. The amount owed on it. So I don't really know how to write this one, because the way national debt relief works is they pretty much do negotiations with the creditors that you owe. And I have 2 creditors left. I have one that I'm currently working on and one that they have not negotiated with because of the funds in the account. But if you guys want a detailed video on my experience with national debt relief and how it works, I can do that for you guys. However, I don't suggest that you use national debt relief, because a lot of times you can do the negotiations yourself and you won't hurt your credit. National debt relief does hurt your credit. So I don't know if I should I think I'm gonna do it twice. So the current loan that I am working on, the amount that I owe is $1,919.58. The payment that I make every month, and I'm going to use my calendar, or I'm sorry, my calculator. I pay $189.50 twice a month. So I pay $379 a month. Or you know what? Because I'm putting 2, I think I'm just going to put the $189.50, and then I also pay it on the 26th. So I'm gonna make it, or the 23rd. So I'm just gonna do 23rd, and then I'm gonna put NDR. This amount is going to be the estimated payoff, and I owe $10,129.33. And this includes the 1,000, or I'm sorry, the almost 2,000. It includes that. Oh, it's smeared. It includes that as well. Okay. The next debt that I'm going to put down is due on the 11th of every month, and that is covered care. And this is for my laser hair removal. The amount that I owe on this is $6,007.05. The next payment would be NDR, And then the 26th of every month, I have my car payment. And I owe $36,013.31. And then my payments every month is $700. So it's $741 and some change, but I just rounded up to $742. Well, technically, I didn't know that I wrote this out of order, but technically what's due on the 25th is a medical bill. It's $1,237.60. And that is, this is with insurance. I have to pay $10,000 total a year, $5,000 for me, $5,000 for her as a deductible. That does not include the out-of-pocket expenses. It's like $13,000 a year. So, but the payment amount would be it's going to be $123.76. And then on the 31st, I have two. One is my Apple credit card. The other is another medical bill. This is for her actual doctor's appointments for her shots and everything. Apple credit card, I'm gonna put that I pay $100 a month. I'm gonna start paying more towards this first in order to pay it off early. And then this medical bill actually came out today, which today is the 31st. It's gonna be the last day of every month, and this one is $77.24. Both of those are on auto draft, or I'm sorry, this one is on auto draft and the other medical bill is on auto draft. The amount that I owe towards my credit card is $2,235.29. It's really like less than that, but this also includes the installments that I have because I'm paying off the phone that I got. This medical is $540.67. And this is the after, because it was $6 and some change, but this is after making that payment today. And that should be all of my debt. So I'm gonna write the total in a pencil in case I have to erase this, like if I end up adding. I'm not trying to add any more than this, but if I do, that way I can always change it. So, okay, so my total debt is $1,703.71. That's how much I'm making payments and debt. Next is going to be the bills tracker. So on the first, I make an Apple payment. I think this is iCloud, and then we do rent. Childcare is ripped. NDR, grid care, my car insurance. This is Apple Music. My phone bill. Embrace is my dog insurance. It's medical bill. I think I'm gonna put this as number 1, and then medical. So medical bill number 1, my car payment, and then Apple again. I don't remember what that one was for. So then it's my Apple credit card, medical bill number 2, and that looks like it is it. I'm starting in November. So I haven't made any payments towards anything in November yet. As I make payments, I will mark this off. I don't know if I'm gonna wait and just do it for the video, or I might go ahead and do it as I pay it off just to keep track of myself. I'm not really sure. This comes with multiple pages of both. I think it's front and back 2 pages for both the bills tracker and the debt tracker. So next we're moving on to the months. This is undated so that you can start any month that you want. I was thinking of putting like a quote or something on this page, or I might even draw something and make it cute. You can do anything with this page, it's blank. And then we're gonna go into the monthly calendar. And again, we are starting in the month So we are starting in the month of November, and it starts on a Wednesday. Yep, so it starts on a Wednesday. So on the 1st, I'm gonna write my paydays in. So I get paid on the 1st. I get my VA pay. Then I get paid on my birthday, which is the 7th, and I get paid on the 21st and the 5th of November or December, I'm sorry. Okay, so on the 1st I have Apple, which is $13.49. My rent, which is $17.44. I'm rounding my rent up. And then I have childcare, which is, so usually it's $187, but I'm only gonna put $140.25 because I did pay 1 week already. On the 4th, we have Ripped, which is my personal training, which I have not used, but I'm paying on and I can't get out of it, which is $60. On the 7th, on my birthday, we have NDR, which is a $189.50. On the 11th, we have Covered 71. On the 13th, we have my car insurance. I'm not gonna write an amount for that because that changes. So on the 16th, I have Apple again for $6. On the 21st, we have my phone bill, which is $87.49. The 25th, we have Embrace, which is my pet insurance, which is $46.19. And then we also have my first medical bill, which is $123.76. On the 26th, I have my car payment, which is $742. And then on the 27th, I have Apple for $10. And then on the 30th, I have Apple credit card, which I usually pay $100, but I know I'm going to put more towards that. And then medical, as of right now, I know my second medical bill, which is $77.24. Okay, so that should fill out all of the month of November. So again, the month is November that we are doing this for. I'm gonna put my VA in parentheses. I know I get paid on the 1st, and I know I get paid, it's $2,041 and some change, but we're just gonna put $2,041. The total would be $2,041. So, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Well, I have it in front of me, so I don't need to see it. But the expenses for this check in November, we are going to do, my rent is due on the 1st. So, and my rent, I'm paying $1,743.96. And then my Apple bill is also due on the 1st. Childcare, and then the 4th is Ripped, and that's where I'm stopping at because I get paid after that. So for Apple on the 1st, I pay $13.49. For childcare, $140.25, and then Ripped is $60. And I know that I'm gonna go over. This is well over $20.41, but I'm just gonna end up pulling some money from somewhere. These are all that I forgot to budget for in my last video. So I'm gonna pull this money from probably a challenge, to be honest. For my expenses is, the total is $2,010.76. And that leaves me with, we're gonna subtract the 2041. And that leaves me with approximately $31. So I'm just gonna write 31 down here. I have not made my new envelopes yet, you guys, for the debt savings. The $31 is going to go in the buffer in the bank. That's going to be the $31. And then that should be $31. And that leaves me with 0. Then I'm going to put my income, my expenses. My cash envelopes are going to be 0. Sinking funds is 0. Debt is going to be 30. It's 2041. And that equals that, which means we are good to go. And then the only other thing to show you guys from this planner is the expense tracker. I'm going to start trying to include my expenses just to help me figure out where my money is going a little bit more. That concludes my video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for your support. If you watched at all, thank you for your support. Feel free to hit that like button, and if you want to stay notified every time I upload, hit that notification bell. And if you have any suggestions, you can leave them down in the comments. You can reach out to me on any of my social media platforms for my business. Those are also in the description and on my channel page. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great and happy and safe Halloween. Bye.